Hey, what is up everyone? Kilrian here bringing you another video, and this time, as per request of my stream on twitch.tv/Kilrian, I'm going to be making a video regarding how to gear up the new PvP gear. Okay, there's a couple of things that you pretty much need to know. That this patch, right? All it is a shit ton of just credit farming. When I say credit farming, mostly Bellicarium. Pretty much all Bellicarium, actually. So, what this is going to be like, or what am I doing? I'm showing you all the mounts, I'm showing you all this. As y'all know, as you've probably played, Gridiron is the new battleground. Corsairs and Gridiron are the two things that you want to be playing a lot. Corsairs even more so because you get way more, you get the promotional rewards of like, oh, 3 times points, oh, 2 times points. And first things first, I'm the realist, but what you actually need to know is your credit cap. So every single week you can get 160,000 credits, 160,000 Bellicarium credits every single week. With said item, or with said credits and whatnot, you're going to be looking at your Bellicarium Quartermaster, which can be found in Velica, or, let's see, you can do it in Velica, you can do it in High Watch. I'm in High Watch right now. And the main things that you're going to be looking for is this Deviate gear, okay? This is your starting gear. However, you can skip this if you want to, okay? I would honestly recommend, actually, if you're a PvPer but you are willing to PvE a little bit as well, running dungeons will get you these things called Cosmo Shards, and you can literally use these said Cosmo Shards for your gear, for your Deviate armor. This is going to be stuff that you can really learn your class in, you can duel people in, it'll be perfectly fine for the most part. However, next up, and the main thing that you want to concern yourself with, is your Tensus gear. Tensus is the new Renegade, aka the best PvP gear in the game. The way you actually go about getting this, guys, is if you go to your Killing Spree Quartermaster, which is right next to him, you go under Tensus gear. These are all your recipes. Alright? Buy the recipes that are according to your class. This is crafting. You will only need 0 in every craft, so you don't need to be a master, you don't need to be an artisan, you don't need anything along those lines. You just need to buy these for the recipe for 1,000 Killing Spree, or you can buy it off the broker if you even want to say the 1,000 Killing Spree. But for the most part, there's not really a reason to save that unless you want to stack up on these Cosmo Shards. All right. So, once you get your recipes, all right, you go to your armor crafting, you go to your weaponsmithing, you go to whatever that you're going to be using, right, or whichever weaponsmithing, armor smithing. I think those are the only fucking 2 things now, which is kind of weird. But you go to, like, I just made the chest piece, which we're going to have to look for real quick. The Downbreak Mail, alright? Even though it says it's for Slayers, and I know that, you know, the game is trying to tell me to roll a Slayer, but fuck that, I hate your class. This is everything that you're going to need to craft. So you're like, oh, what's a Parturition Mark? Oh, what's a Nostable Mark? Crowning Laurels? What the fuck are those? So, kind of a quick breakdown. Partition Marks. These are 20,000 Bellicarium credits apiece, okay? 20,000. So, 12 of these, meaning 240,000 Bellicarium to make this chest piece. That's really the only fucking thing that's takes a little bit of time, and not even a little bit of time, to get. Your Nosable Mark. These are 10,000 Killing Spree apiece. You want to probably get your Killing Spree more from Gridiron, or if you like to solo queue, you can solo queue for it. But only 10,000 Killing Spree is practically nothing. Inferno Metal. This is from getting Inferno Ore from battleground chests or buying it off the broker or, just things along those lines. You can't really farm it. It just kind of comes to you in your daily boxes and whatnot. So farm gold and just buy it if you need it. And the same thing with Crowning Laurels. These drop out of your sea chest from doing your Corsairs daily, your Kuma daily, and I think your Gridiron daily. I'm not 100% sure on that just yet. But this is everything, guys. This is literally everything that you need to make the best PvP gear. So it's literally 240,000 Bellicarium for the chest piece, 20,000 Killing Spree, some Inferno ore, and 3 Crowning Laurels. Same thing with your axe, actually. Disorderly Conduct? No. Brumal. Troublemaker. Here we go. Same thing. 320,000 Bellicarium, 20,000 Killing Spree, 100 Inferno Metal, and 5 Crowning Laurels. That is this patch is literally like retard proof when it comes down to how to get PvP gear. So if you want to do that content, because guys, most content that you're looking at in terms of PvP, Gridiron, Corsair Stronghold, Kuma Asylum, Champion Skyring solo queue, literally every single one of those is equalized gear, except for Gridiron. Gridiron, once you actually start getting good gear, you'll start stomping more, but honestly, you can skip it and go straight to like Tensus and make that for, everything. Yeah, and then, so that's how you get all your gear. That's how you get gear. If you want to practice dueling and things along those lines, you can go about investing in going and getting your Deviate weapons and Deviate gear from running your PvE dungeons or using Killing Spree credits to make these Cosmo shards. Just buying this basic stuff. Total, it's like 80 of them. That's not even that hard to get at all. Oh, and then one more big thing, big thing, guys, which a viewer of mine pointed out to me. So if you are a fresh 65 and you are doing all this equalized content specifically for Gridiron, which I'm assuming everyone wants to play the newer stuff and have a good time, go to your Vanguard Initiative Quartermaster, Vanguard Supply. Okay. Buy your Ida Neal belt. Okay? Buy your Ida Neal belt your Ida Neal belt. The reason why is because this is actually going to give you really, really strong stats in comparison to just not having a belt. Most people don't have a belt to start off, so they kind of forget about it and don't think about it. Okay, so that's that. And then jewelry. Okay, guys, jewelry is there's no separation between PvP jewelry and PvE jewelry this patch at all. So truthfully, the best way to get your jewelry is going to be to go through dungeons, doing Timescape, doing probably things like your Vault of Caprima and your Shattered Fleet. Honestly, your Vault of Caprima and Shattered Fleet, these are going to be the 2 easy instances that are also going to get you those Cosmo shards. But this is where you honestly want to get your jewelry. If you're a DPS class, like a Berserker, for example, you're going to want 2 Agetic or 3-piece Agetic, so you can have 2 rings. What I would actually recommend is 1 earring, 1 ring Agetic, and an Agetic or Edge Time necklace, and then 2-piece of your Forcetic gear, because that's going to give you a large power 2-piece set bonus. If you want the best gear, the best jewelry possible, it's going to be coming from these Cosmo shards. You actually can buy those the exact items here, which the best ones cost 40 Cosmo shards each. Basically each, or Cosmo shards, whatever they're called, for the best ones. You see how this one's a 10-piece one, and it's, well, fuck that. No, let's look at this one. You see how this one has 14 crit factor, right? This one has 18 crit factor. So this is how you get the best jewelry in the game, and the jewelry that you actually need. Very simple stuff, guys. Very, very straightforward, very simple. Use this patch to get good gear. I mean, it's pretty easy. It's pretty straightforward. The main problem after that point is going to be enchanting. Enchanting, awakening, things along those lines. But I hope you all found this video informational. I hope you found it good, yada yada, everything like that, because this was requested by my stream. So don't forget to share this to your buddies if they're a fresh 65. Make sure you have a belt in Gridiron, because it's going to help you out immensely. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you liked it. Don't forget to click a like and share with everybody. But I'll catch y'all next time with some other guide bullshit, because that seems to be what I make.